Sugar is poison, and Americans need to know that. It is poisoning us. It's giving us a diabetes crisis.
That energy drink you're drinking, restricted or regulated differently in multiple countries. Your kid's cereal? Those colors come from petroleum-based dyes. That protein bar contains preservatives banned across Europe. RFK Jr. wants 10 foods removed from America. After researching this, I think he's onto something. Let's rank these from worth discussing to we need to talk about this. Number 1, packaging chemicals. Starting with what surprised me most. Your food packaging might be transferring chemicals into your food. BPA, phthalates, PFAS, forever chemicals that don't break down in your body. They're in can linings, plastic containers, takeout wrappers. Basically, everywhere your food touches plastic or metal. Research links them to hormone disruption, immune issues, potential cancer risks. And these aren't fringe studies. This is mainstream scientific concern from major institutions. France banned several. Denmark too. Japan has strict restrictions. In the US, still widely used. The FDA says current levels are safe. But some researchers argue we don't understand lifetime cumulative effects. What happens when you're exposed to these chemicals every single day for 50, 60, 70 years? My take: we should move towards safer packaging, especially when other developed countries already have. It's clearly possible. The technology exists. Number 2, seed oils. Here's the controversial one. Seed oils: canola, corn, cottonseed, soybean, sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, and rice bran oil. Critics call them the hateful eight. These didn't exist 100 years ago. Humans used butter, lard, tallow. Then we started chemically extracting oil from seeds using industrial solvents. Now they're everywhere. Fast food, chips, salad dressings, even healthy granola. The concern: when repeatedly heated in fryers, they oxidize. Studies show this creates harmful compounds like aldehydes. A 2017 study found oxidized oils promoted tumors in mice. Number 3, artificial food dyes: red 40, yellow 5, blue 1.
They want to eat petroleum. They ought to add it themselves at home. But they shouldn't be feeding it to the rest of us.
Petroleum-derived chemicals, not from fruits or vegetables, synthesized from petrochemicals. The FDA says they're safe within limits, but some studies link them to behavioral changes in children, enough that the EU requires warning labels. Here's what's interesting. Same brand, different formulas. European Fanta uses beet juice and paprika. American Fanta uses synthetic dyes. Why? Cost. Synthetic dyes are cheaper and more shelf-stable. But if natural alternatives work fine in Europe, why can't they work here? My take: when natural alternatives exist and are already used elsewhere, we should move in that direction, especially for kids' products. Number 4, ultra-processed foods. Not just processed, heavily engineered products with ingredient lists like chemistry textbooks, instant ramen, frozen dinners, snack cakes, some protein bars, boxed mac and cheese. These now make up 60% of the American diet. Multiple studies link high consumption to obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. Does that prove causation? Not definitively, but the pattern is consistent across different populations and time periods. And here's what concerns me. These foods are designed to be hyperpalatable, the perfect combination of salt, fat, and sugar to keep you coming back. That's not an accident. That's engineering. Am I saying never eat instant ramen? No. But when these form your diet's foundation, when kids are raised on this, that's problematic. My take: there is a need better labeling and should stop marketing these to kids as healthy. That Lunchable is convenience food, not a complete meal. Number 5, high fructose corn syrup. HFCS is everywhere. Soda, ketchup, bread, even healthy yogurts. Start reading labels. You'll find it in unexpected places. Why does it exist? Corn subsidies created massive surplus. The solution? Process it into ultra-sweet syrup and add it to everything. It's cheaper than sugar. It extends shelf life. The health concern. Your body metabolizes fructose differently than glucose. Excessive consumption is associated with fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, metabolic syndrome. What concerns me most? Kids are developing fatty liver disease, a condition that used to primarily affect people with alcohol issues. That should alarm everyone. And it's not just in obvious places. Check your bread, check your crackers. It's hiding everywhere. Supporters say HFCS is metabolically similar to table sugar. Critics say the issue is total consumption. My take? Whether it's HFCS or regular sugar, we're consuming too much. But HFCS made it cheaper to add sugar to everything, increasing overall consumption. Number 6. Energy drinks. Typical energy drinks contain massive caffeine, plus synthetic stimulants, plus high sugar content. The concern isn't adults consuming occasionally. It's that they're marketed to teenagers, sold to 13-year-olds. We're seeing increased ER visits related to energy drinks, particularly among adolescents. Research has raised concerns about effects on developing cardiovascular systems, sleep patterns, anxiety. Some kids are drinking multiple cans a day. Should we ban them entirely? I don't think so. My take: age restrict to 18 plus, like tobacco. Require clearer labeling about caffeine content and side effects. These aren't casual beverages. They're stimulant delivery systems. You can't buy cigarettes at 13. Similar logic applies. Number 7. Artificial sweeteners. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, the guilt-free sugar substitutes. Studies suggest they may alter gut bacteria and increase sugar cravings. Ironic given their purpose. In 2023, WHO classified aspartame as possibly carcinogenic at high exposure levels, though current intake limits are considered safe. Here's what might be happening. Your brain registers sweetness, expects calories, gets none. This may confuse metabolic signaling in ways we don't fully understand yet. My take: I personally avoid them. If I want sweet, I'd rather have small amounts of actual sugar or use stevia or monk fruit. But I won't claim they're definitely harmful. Research is still evolving. The science isn't settled. Number 8. Processed meats, hot dogs, deli slices, bacon, sausages. Who classified processed meat as Group 1 carcinogen based on long-term studies? What does that mean? Sufficient evidence that regular long-term consumption increases cancer risk, particularly colorectal cancer. Does your occasional hot dog matter? Risk comes from making these a dietary staple. My take: remove from school lunches. Require clearer labeling about long-term risks, like cigarette warnings. Consumers deserve clear information. Number 9. Sugary cereals and yogurts. Fruit Loops has more sugar than a glazed donut. Let that sink in. Fruit Loops, 12 grams sugar. Krispy Kreme, 10 grams sugar. We market this to kids as a complete breakfast. Flavored yogurts? Low-fat versions often contain 15 to 20 grams added sugar to compensate for removed fat. This creates health halo products, marketed as healthy while nutritionally functioning like treats. My take: don't ban them, but stop marketing as health foods. Call them what they are: treats. Parents deserve accurate information. Number 10. Toxic preservatives. BHA, BHT, TBHQ, potassium bromate. These extend shelf life in crackers, cereals, chips, baked goods. Some animal studies at high doses raised safety concerns. Regulatory agencies say they're safe at approved levels. What's notable? Several are restricted or banned in Europe, Canada, Australia, but widely used in US. My take: When safer natural preservatives exist, like vitamin E or rosemary extract, and other countries have moved on, we should too. Here's where I land. Strongest case for change: packaging chemicals, artificial dyes, HFCS, toxic preservatives, needs regulation, seed oils, debated but concerning, artificial sweeteners, research evolving, energy drinks, age restrict, processed meats, better warnings, ultra-processed, better labeling. Here's what I want you to do. Go to your kitchen, pick up 5 packaged items, read the ingredients, come back and tell me, what's the longest ingredient list you found? If you think RFK is onto something, comment transparency. If you think this is government overreach, comment freedom. I want to know where you stand. If you want more videos breaking down what's in your food and what the research actually says, subscribe and hit the bell. We deserve to know what's in our food and what the science says.